Yo, what's up? What's happening? If this is your first time tuning into the world's most dangerous sports show, this is Beyond the Game, and I am your host, Nephew Q. And before we get started into anything, I want to let everybody know the views expressed here are not necessarily the views of Radio Lex or its board of directors. The views expressed are solely of our own. So let's get on into the show. On my right, to y'all left on Facebook Live, my constituent, my homeboy, my partner, Dak's biggest supporter.
Dak who?
The president of the Daiquiri Prescott fan club.
Yeah.
Dakota?
I think that's changing, man. I think that's really.
Oh no!
You gotta. What was we just talking about, Ozone? You got to down that hill.
You got to down.
You got down that hill.
Just go. Listen. Just roll on down there to 53rd building. Go to the top.
And just go.
And if you got any issues, I help push you off.
Give him extra little push.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we got Ralph Clay in the building, man.
Down that hill with Dak.
Man, say what's happening to the people, Ralph Clay.
So, world, let's get to it. We got a lot to talk about.
We missed you last week.
Missed you last week, right?
We missed you.
I mean, we had a lot to talk about last week.
And then y'all already know who it is. We got Mr. OnlyFans himself, the highest grossing male on OnlyFans. B Legend in the building. Go and say what's up, B Legend.
Hey, man, did you know somebody actually asked me about that?
For real?
They said, so you got the only fans, man. I said, no.
Hey, tell him, getting chased to college ain't easy, bro.
Man, yeah. You ain't never lied about that. Hey, I gave my PayPal.
Send that money on through. And then we got one of BTG's biggest supporters, a friend of the family. We got Ozone, Mr. 49er Bang Bang, a Bang Bang 49er gang. Ozone Mitchell in the building. Go and introduce yourself one time, man.
Bang, bang, 49er gang, and it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine.
I mean, don't start. Don't start.
I got to give it to you, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's good. Big Ten, man.
That's what
Big Ten represent.
You know
We're playing, man.
Big Ten represent.
Any team could have won in the world. Any team except Michigan.
Why? What's wrong with
I'm an Ohio State Buckeye football player.
But you Big Ten, though.
But I don't like Michigan.
But you Big
we don't
Ten,
like
though.
anything about the team
We don't
up
like
north.
anything about Ohio State.
We don't like anything about the team up
When the
north.
last time Big Ten won the championship?
It don't matter.
Oh,
I'd
2024.
I'd rather
the hate is real.
I'd rather Penn State,
I piss on
Rutgers, anybody.
but
Why?
Ralph, why don't you don't even
He don't want to acknowledge me.
Yeah, you
You don't want to look at you.
It hurt my feelings, man. I must say.
Y'all had a chance to win. Y'all didn't win.
You're right.
Everybody had opportunities.
And as soon as Harbaugh's gone, we'll get a chance to win again.
Well,
I hope you don't take his job.
I hope you do. Well, you gotta understand. I mean, you getting all savings transferred.
I know.
So y'all, they got the quarterback,
They got the
wide receiver, cornerback,
Yeah, roll tide.
Yeah.
We're going to call Ohio State roll tide.
Ohio State is
Texas got a few of them.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, they did. He knows.
Ohio State is Alabama North now.
It is.
That's cool.
Alabama North.
Alabama
Because,
North.
they're going to come in and take people's spot. Because,
They
were rolling with old
May the
Saints.
best man win the position.
Okay. But man, speaking of may the best man win the position, we're going to get into some NFL talk. But before we do that, I wanted to talk about something that's been in the headlines the last couple of days. B Legend's favorite basketball player right now in the NBA, Kevin Durant says. Kevin Durant says, asks, why isn't he included in the GOAT conversation? And should he be included in the GOAT conversation? I'm going to make this quick, fast, and in a hurry. Hell no, he ain't supposed to be included in the GOAT conversation.
What you said?
Because to me, he's a great player. He's an all-time great player. Let's not get that confused. But to be considered a GOAT, that's the upper echelon of the upper echelon. Like, you can't tell the story of the NBA without four people. Jordan, Magic, LeBron, and whoever you can throw, Kareem, you can throw Kobe, you can throw whoever you want to with that for. What's that?
The fact that you said Jordan first, I'm proud of you.
That's right.
I'm proud of you.
That's right.
I'm talking about Marcus Jordan.
Right. Well, Marcus Marion. Oh,
See what I'm saying?
You becoming a legend.
And legacy. That's why he's on Mount Rushmore for that move right there alone. But yeah, I mean, you can't tell the story of the NBA without them 4 or 5 people. You can tell the story of the NBA without Kevin Durant included in that. And also, what has Kevin Durant done in his career that warrants him to be in that conversation? Because to me, you have to have an extraordinary career. You just can't have a good career. You got to have an extraordinary. Jordan 6 for 6 in the finals. Was it 5 regular season MVPs? I can't remember if it was 5 regular season MVPs.
No, I got 6.
6 MVPs, 10 scoring titles. The list goes on and on. LeBron. 10 NBA finals, won 4 of them. I think 4 MVPs, 4 finals MVPs, blah, blah, blah.
Went to 8 straight finals.
You got to do an extraordinary. Magic Johnson went to the finals, every year in the 80s except for
every other year, yeah.
Every other year. You got to do Kevin Durant, what'd you do that was extraordinary that we can consider you in the GOAT conversation?
He joined the team.
He just joined the team.
72, what was it, 72 and 10?
9? It's not 10. You're right.
72 and 10 Warriors?
No, it was 9.
Because they beat the
because they was trying to beat the Bulls record.
73 and 9.
73 and 9. Yeah. So, KD, what did you do to get included into this conversation? But Ralph, what's your thoughts on it, man?
Man, it hurts my heart to say what I'm about to say, but, I've been a KD fan for a long time. I'm always a fan of the shooter, but, Q, you said it perfectly, man. What have you done? I mean, I'm not going to take away the fact that you won 2 titles. I'm not going to take away the fact that when you did join a team of superstars, you were the best player on that team. But as far as, 8 straight years going to the NBA Finals, that's GOAT conversation. Like you said, Jordan winning
6 for 6.
6, that's GOAT conversation. I mean,
Kareem got 6.
If you won maybe 2 or 3 more, maybe we can consider you in that conversation. But I would consider Steph Curry over Kevin Durant. So I really don't know what he might have been smoking at that time when he made that comment, but I'm sorry, KD. As much of a fan I am of you, man, you are definitely nowhere near in that GOAT conversation, honestly, man.
And remember, TC called in about a month ago, and we was talking about where did we get to where we just including anybody in the GOAT conversation now?
I'm sure he will be calling.
So what's your thoughts on the B legend?
Man, I was shocked. I'm not. You know what? I'm not shocked because Kevin is just that dude. Right. I mean, you got to understand, Kevin is he's a sensitive guy.
He is.
And you say different things, he's going to have some type of response or whatever. Now, I mean, let's just call it what it is. He's a 7 foot. He don't like to be
sniper.
He don't like to be considered 7 foot. Yeah. But he is 7 foot. He's 7 foot.
Sniper.
Can pull up from 80.
Anywhere in the court.
Anywhere.
As soon as he step in the gym.
I mean, so from that perspective, I mean, his talent is just it's unbelievable. Just like Steph's talent is unbelievable. Right. Some of these other guys. So his talent is unbelievable. But, it just all really comes down to, how you really put together this whole GOAT conversation. Because everybody's got their own definition of GOAT.
Right.
So I will sit here and tell you that I guarantee you there are some people that look at Kevin Durant because of his ability that he is considered the GOAT just because of his ability. They don't look at the rings. They don't look at
accomplishments.
They don't look at that. It's just his pure ability to play the game, just like LeBron's pure ability to play the game. So I think that he's done things, but he's just another George Gervin, a long dude,
That's fair.
Iceman. But he got chips. He can shoot the ball. He can shoot the rock. He's having a good season this season.
Oh, yeah, he is.
But the whole GOAT conversation, I mean, if I can't put Steph in there, I can't put him in.
Absolutely,
it's getting too watered down, man.
If I can't put Steph in there.
That's the problem.
If I can't put – now, here's the question, though. Is he top 10?
No.
Oh.
As far as overall players?
15.
He's top 15.
I say top 20.
He's top 15.
He's definitely top 20, but I give him 15.
I give him 15. He's definitely not top 15.
I give him 15. What about you, Ozan? What's your thoughts on it, man?
And he's a Longhorn. I love him. You know what I'm saying? But KD, no.
No young fella?
No. I mean, you have extraordinary skills for your size. You have the great ability to score the ball. You are a great help defender. I mean, you mark you check all the boxes.
All of them, man.
But no. No. Plain and simple,
Simply put.
No.
Yeah. So since we all saying no, we got him as 15. I don't know if Chuck got him 15 to 20. You say 20. Is there anything he can do? He's running on borrowed time now. Is there anything he can do to get in that conversation,
2 ships by himself. Well, he's not going to be by himself. But if he gets two with Book and Phoenix.
Well, it's not gonna happen.
I mean, you ask him what he can
do. Yeah.
I mean, that would put him right there in that conversation because he's right there with LeBron. He's right there with Steph.
Right.
And when he played with Steph, he was a Finals MVP on both of those teams.
He was the best player on that team, man.
So if he goes out and wins 2 with Phoenix, there could be a talk. That could probably jump him.
Yeah.
That could jump him into the top 10, in my opinion. I don't know who you take out, but he can leapfrog himself into the top 10.
If he wins 2 more, are you putting him over Steph?
Steph changed the game. Steph is a game changer. He's changed the way the NBA. He's changed the way basketball is being played right now.
Like you said, you can't talk about the NBA without talking about Steph Curry, man.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can't necessarily say that because Kevin Durant changed it where this dude's 7 foot. So now you got all these guys that are coming in. The NBA has become positionless.
Think that they can shoot.
But the thing is, we've seen people in the same build as Kevin Durant. If you take Tracy McGrady might not have been as tall, but we've seen that dude.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Steph being as small as Steph as he is, and he's just changed the way.
And just shooting the three, the way that he has shot the three in his career is just
So
the best shooter we've ever seen, I think.
Yeah,
LeBron's better shooter. By far. By far. Easy, Chuck.
I said I wasn't going to disrespect LeBron today. Don't do this.
What?
Don't do this.
You got to be the GOAT, so you got to be the best at everything, right? T. Burnett said he's top 5. Talking about Kevin Durant. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. He ain't.
Wow.
And that's why it's hard, man, because, like,
T, comment, who's your top 5? I'm just curious who these top 5.
Top 5 what? Small forwards?
Nah, he's talking about all time.
There's no way, bro.
he may be the 3rd best small forward.
So LeBron, Bird, and then KD.
So here's my thing: is who would you take? Would you take
who'd you take out?
Who would you take? Tim Duncan or Kevin Durant?
Tim Duncan or Kevin Durant?
Based on accolades.
Well, I'm just saying.
No, I get what you're saying. Well, keep it right there. We got a call on the line. Caller, stay with us. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue this conversation because I think I already know who this is calling in right now. So give us a minute. We take a quick commercial break here on Beyond the Game on WLXU 93.9 FM.
I guarantee it's him. I guarantee. I ain't talking. I know it's him.
Tim Duncan or Kevin Durant?
That's the question.
But I mean, who's higher? Who's higher on your list? Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan. He's considered the best.
But you know what?
I'm
glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
It has to be Tim.
Yeah, it's got to be Tim Duncan.
Mr. Fundamental himself.
I mean, it's a consensus that
But
he's
why
considered the best power forward of all time.
Is it because of the rings? Is it because he played for San? I mean,
It's because he shack up.
He's a killer now.
I mean, you look at all the power forwards in that time when he played against KG, McDice, all those power forwards during that time. Duncan absolutely murdered him.
KD over Garnett.
KD.
Oh, yeah, I think I'll take KD.
I love Garnett. I'll take Garnett all day.
I like Garnett too,
All
man.
day.
It's hard to argue Garnett.
But see, I'm taking him not based on his skill set. I mean, I'm taking him.
You talking about the whole team aspect.
I'm talking what he brings to the table.
Yeah.
You know.
And see, it's all about what you're looking for to build on your team. If you look at it that way.
Welcome back to Beyond the Game on WLXU 93.9 FM. Before we went to commercial break, we had a caller, but Charles also asked an interesting question. Who'd you have, Tim Duncan or Kevin Durant? And it made me wonder, how in the heck can we put KD in the GOAT conversation and Tim Duncan doesn't even get in that conversation? He got 5 rings, 100%. 2 Finals MVPs, 2 MVPs, defensive player. He got more accolades than Kevin Durant.
Because he wasn't getting scoring titles.
And he don't even get in that conversation. So how the heck do we put Kevin Durant in there?
There you go, because he's not
the flashy.
He's not the fun guy.
Yeah.
He didn't average 28.
He
just averaged a double for his career.
That was it.
Just 20 and 10.
Is that it?
Saying? Just
and five rings, and actually 5 and 1. You know that one loss came from the GOAT. But anyways, we got a call on the line. Caller, what's your name, man?
TC, can you hear me?
I told you.
TC, we hear you coming through loud and clear, my guy. So I knew you was going to call in on this GOAT debate as far as Kevin Durant. So I'm going to let you go ahead and have the floor. What's your thoughts on Kevin Durant saying he should be included in the GOAT debate?
There's a couple things that kind of bothers me a little bit about this is because we really only talk about consistently 3 guys in a GOAT conversation, and warrantly so. LeBron, Jordan, and Kareem. Then there's like another tier that we every once in a while bring their names up, like Magic and Kobe. How is Kevin Durant leaping over Shaq? How is he leaping over Tim Duncan? How is he leaping over Kobe and Magic? You won, I think, one regular season MVP?
Yeah, just one.
Just one. 2 finals MVPs, 2 rings, of course. I get all that. And he is an alien. I saw him in person drop 44, and I couldn't believe what I was watching. He's an alien. But again, like we talked about this last time, great player doesn't mean GOATness. GOATness exceeds great player. It's not just that you're great. It's that you're above that. And his whole body of work doesn't even allow him to even bring it up, which is my second point. If you really a GOAT candidate, why are you bringing it up? Nobody has ever said Kevin Durant is a GOAT candidate but him. That right there disqualifies you.
Give yourself your own nickname.
Right?
No, I 100% agree with you, man. I 100% agree.
Ozone said it's like giving yourself your own nickname.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody calling you that but you.
Man, I go ahead, TC.
And last point I'll make about this is there was a question before Ledger's question of what does he have to do to kind of get in that conversation.
Yeah.
And my thing is this. He has to do just as much as those other guys, but he has to still be the guy. See, Kevin Durant's getting older where he's kind of sliding down that slope of being the guy. For example, he can't go team up with somebody else that's greater just to get a ring to be in the conversation. You can't not be a GOAT candidate if you're not the guy. So it can't be just getting more rings. It's how are you getting them? Are you still the man getting them? That's why I disqualified Steph, because for 2 of his rings, he wasn't the man. So you can't be on that Mount Rushmore, so to speak, if you're not the guy. So he is an alien. He is great, but he needs to stop.
So it sounds like what he's saying is there's nothing that KD can do at this point in his
That's
career.
what I got from it.
And that's how I feel, too. I think it's just too late in his career to try to pull off what LeBron did, what Jordan did.
Maybe he could do. I mean, if he went.
LeBron went to 8 straight finals.
He
It's not possible,
He
man.
can't do that. But I mean, if he took Phoenix and he led them to score and took them to the finals.
Whose team is it?
It's still his team.
It would have to be. But
Booker's a close second.
Okay.
But TC's point, he would have to be the man.
That's why I was asking whose team is it? Yeah.
It's still right now. It's still KD's team.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
So you say KD took it over from Booker?
Yeah, when first time KD stepped on the floor, it became KD's team. No.
Go ahead, TC.
I will push back a little bit only because this is not prime KD. There is going to be moments. If Phoenix is going to win a championship, Booker's going to have to take over games. There was never times, does that make sense? Like he's going to have to share almost again. I said this last time. This is almost a Kareem, Magic, Shaq, Kobe thing. And I'm not saying that he can't do it. He can't co-lead with Booker and win, but I can't give you GOAT status if that's happening. That's all I'm saying.
But didn't LeBron co-lead with Kyrie in Cleveland?
No, man. No, I hear what you're saying, but in moments, Kyrie was, that guy in moments, but everybody watching the game on the floor in every arena knew LeBron is that dude. Kyrie's great, but there was, in my mind, no question who was the best player on that team. It was LeBron. LeBron has always been the best player on his teams.
And in the
100%.
history of the NBA. Go ahead.
It's not what he said.
That's not what you said, TC. You didn't say that?
That's not what he said.
No, I did not.
Oh, my bad. My headphones weren't turned all the way up, man. My fault, TC.
Thank you. Thank you.
My bad. Hey, TC, man, I appreciate you for calling in, my guy.
I'll let y'all, man. Peace.
Yeah, be safe.
I could have sworn he said something
Nah.
like,
Nah,
he didn't?
man.
But ain't no way. I mean, LeBron was the dude.
He was.
No, I'm not
that's
saying
no
LeBron
argument.
wasn't a dude. He just said, I'm just saying Kyrie was.
He hit the shot.
Yeah.
He hit the
It
shot.
was a lot of times that LeBron deferred to Kyrie.
No, I agree.
You know, and that's just the way. If KD was to win 2 championships, he's gonna have to defer the book sometimes.
Man, it's a team sport, so
Yeah,
you eventually gonna have to defer to somebody else outside of
I
yourself.
mean,
but
LeBron deferring now to AD. Right now.
Yeah, right now. I get
Right
it.
now.
Yeah, right now.
and LeBron
Nah,
in year
nah,
21 is
no,
still
no.
the best
No,
player.
but hear
on
what
that
I'm
team.
saying.
But he's
Hear
talking
what
about
I'm
as far as
saying.
the playoffs.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the playoffs, it
Oh
won't
yeah,
be
we
the
know
same.
what time it is.
What you we had another headline that came out the other day. Yesterday, actually, the Milwaukee Bucks fired their head coach right on the spot at 30 and 13.
30 and 13.
At the time when they were fired him, they were second in the East. What's your thoughts? And allegedly, I don't know if it's actually been confirmed, but allegedly they hired Doc Rivers, which
They have.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, it's official.
But you know, he was a
He
consultant.
consultant. I was about to say the same thing. He was consulting.
he was a consultant.
consulting Adrian Griffin on this, on how to deal with the locker room and stuff like that. And now all of a sudden, Adrian's fired. And
Like you
he's
said,
hired.
all of a sudden,
So we saying that Doc plant the seeds to get the
come
wrong
on,
message,
bro.
so he can get fired and get on in there. Is that what we saying?
My thing is, Milwaukee made a mistake in the
BS,
beginning of
man.
hiring Adrian Griffin anyway. You have a veteran team,
Right.
and you're going to bring in a rookie coach. It's not
Yeah,
going to work.
but is
Well,
that,
I don't
but
know.
is that
The
fair?
Lakers
though?
did the same thing with Darvin Ham.
And you see how it's working
Man,
out.
it's just terrible.
We went to the Western Conference Finals though.
No, LeBron and AD. And
Okay.
He pulled them along with him.
All right. No, I agree with y'all as far as Darvin Ham this season. I don't know what he's doing out there this year.
Well, I don't. The Milwaukee thing is in Adrian Griffith's, in his I don't know. It just don't make sense. It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. And the reason why I say this is because you got to give him some type of lane, because the team that he was hired to coach
come on, man.
and the team that he's coaching
it's not
are
the
two
same.
different teams. So once you brought Dame, and it changed everything.
Right.
Right. So, but even still, he still got the players.
Come on, man.
To
Of
coach.
course, they second
He
in the
still got
East,
the
yeah.
play. Now, the reason why it gets completely thrown off to me is that the second in the East, they won 13 games. They're 30 and
13.
30 and
bro.
13. How you firing a dude that is 30 and 13? So what
Makes
that
no
tells
sense.
me, I don't even look at it from the standpoint of Doc Rivers and his putting his
Influence.
hands.
Yeah.
And I don't even look. To me, it just goes back to the whole thing of players still having control of the league.
There you go.
Because I think that he had, because you could just, as much as I watched the NBA, you could just watch those games. You could just tell
Something was off.
that
Something was off.
it's off. They say, oh well, they played Detroit and they only won by 2 or whatever. Well, first of all, Detroit is better than what they were since the trade.
Absolutely.
So they're playing a lot better than what they were. But so you telling me you gonna fire a dude that's 13 and 3? I mean, I'm
30
sorry,
and 13.
30 and 13. I keep saying it, 30 and 13 because he only beat the Pistons by 2 points. Nah, I just think he had conflicts in the locker room.
Yes,
I
sir.
think that there was issues with Dame and Giannis, and they couldn't, and probably Bobby Portis. I mean,
Yeah, because remember Bobby Portis came out and criticized him in December.
yeah, I think that's what it. I think that's what it is. Now, did he lose the locker room? I don't know if he lost the locker room, but with that talent that they have, it don't matter how he
He didn't
coaches
have a
either way.
chance. This is his first season. He
didn't
like
get
you
a first
said, he's
season.
30.
No, I'm with
He's
you.
30 and 13.
Yeah.
Like, how could he lose
So-
the locker room? Like,
Right.
man.
No, you can't say you can't.
It's
You
all-
can lose the locker room.
It's all about making Giannis happy. If Giannis is not happy, then nobody's gonna be happy.
If you are not like Doc, what do they label Doc? He's a player's coach. That's what he's labeled. So
Just loses 3 in
here's the biggest thing, and I'm
Just
gonna leave
can't
it
win
at
a
this.
playoff series.
I think a lot of the problems that people have is like when you look at that type of situation, they look at Adrian Griffin when he's a former player. So you get a guy like Giannis and you get a guy like Dame, and this dude's trying to tell you something and tell you what to do and this and that, and they say you ain't won nothing in your life.
Dame has to listen though.
Doc ain't never won nothing either.
Well, but he's a championship coach.
Like, that doesn't make sense to say.
I understand, but Doc,
But he's going to get more respect, though.
Okay, but Doc's best coaching job to me is when he took the Orlando Magic to the finals against the Lakers. Other than that, Doc has been overrated his whole
But he's going to
career.
get the respect. That's all I'm saying.
Because he got that one championship with Boston.
Yeah.
I don't think he got much.
what it was.
I don't think he got it. I do not think that he gets as much respect as Doc does.
No, you're right. You're right because Doc has been in the wars. He's been in the trenches. And this is Adrian's first year.
Yeah.
So, therefore,
He
you're
didn't
going
get a year. Yeah, 3
Well,
months.
That's what I'm saying.
He got less than half a year.
Yeah.
Well, a little more than half a year.
He didn't make it to All-Star break.
Yeah.
It's just something else to it. It's going
gotta
to
be.
come. It's going to come out.
But what Legend said, it upsets me. It doesn't make sense. So I'm the head coach. My job is to lead you guys, and I tell you something. It's like, you ain't won nothing. What is it? It has nothing to do
Well, I'm
with
just
it.
saying
I'm in the position of being a head coach.
I'm saying it could be something just like that. But something else that I heard today was they said, well, it could also be the fact that they feel like, okay, here's the East, and they know that now, according to the schedule, they have the most difficult schedule in the NBA moving forward.
Yeah, because they've had the easiest so far.
So they don't think whoever they is, and I don't know if it's management. I don't know if it's management. I don't know when I read this. I don't know what that means, but they didn't think that Adrian Griffith, would be able to coach these guys through this difficult stretch. Now,
He's 1-4 against the Pacers.
Now, I don't know how they. I don't understand.
Hey, man, I wish the best to the Milwaukee Bucks, but bro,
Because I don't think Darvin Ham can coach the Lakers through.
I
it.
wouldn't root for
Darvin Ham
him.
may be next.
So
I would
that's what
not
I'm
root
saying.
for the
So you
Milwaukee
hire a
Bucks,
guy who in the playoffs has lost 32 closeout games.
Come on.
Has lost 7 series when leading 3-2.
Come on.
Lost 10 game 7s and lost 12 series when holding a series lead.
But he's our guy.
I told you, man. To me, he's one of the most overrated coaches in NBA history.
And I'm right there with you. Guy has had T-Mac. He's had KG, Paul, Ray Allen, Rondo, CP3, James Harden, Joel Embiid.
Come on, bro.
Every superstar but LeBron has played in the NBA.
Basically. And you got one chip for it.
on, bro.
But anyways, we're going to take a quick commercial break here on Beyond the Game on WLXU 93.9 FM. When we come back, if y'all ain't figured it out already, we're going to talk about Ozon's 49ers. We're going to talk about B Legend's son playing against the Ravens. And then we're going to talk about also Dak Prescott's biggest fan over here, Ralph, and what's going on with Dak in Dallas when we come back on Beyond the Game.
Let's go.
You are listening to Radio Lex, the voice of the people, WLXU 93.9 LP-FM, Lexington, Kentucky.
Let's go places safely, Lexington. Are you driving? Are you distracted? Over 24,000 collisions and 700 fatalities occurred last year in Kentucky. The number one factor in all these collisions? Not paying attention. Texting and fidgeting with mobile devices caused more crashes last year than drunk drivers. Enable safe driving settings on your phone, which will send automatic messages to people trying to reach you that you are driving and cannot be disturbed. Hi, my name is Sue from Toyota, reminding you to put your phone away and put your eyes on the road.
Hey, I'm Lamont, the host of Point to the Sky Radio. Tune in to WLXU 93.9 every Thursday at 8 p.m. for the unmasking of the truth of mental health. If you want to talk about mental health, tune in every Thursday, 8 p.m.
Are you a driver in your early 20s? If so, you're at risk. Adults 20 to 24 have the highest rate of crashes of all drivers. The number one factor in all of these collisions? Not paying attention. Hi, this is Doug Gleason with State Farm, reminding you to be a good neighbor and keep your eyes and mind on the road.
Radio Lex has the support of vinyl sponsor Ron Gray. Thanks, Ron.
Welcome back to Beyond the Game on WLXU 93.9 FM. We're talking some NFL playoffs. Just to recap, the Ravens beat the Texans over the weekend 34-10. The Chiefs squeaked out one over the Bills 27-24. Josh Allen gave it to him.
Gave it to him.
Gave him the game. Okay.
Well,
and
this is just normal, right?
I know. I know at this point.
And then we had the Lions beat the Bucks, whatever the score that was. I can't remember. And then we had the 49ers versus the Packers. 49ers squeaked out 24-21. So championship weekend, I'm gonna do that game last.
No, do it first.
No. We got B Legend's son.
Yes, sir.
Pat Mahomes.
Some way, somehow.
Put it out again.
Some way, somehow.
Patty do it every time.
He do it.
I tell you, boy, he called me up there. Man, he was so happy.
He was so happy.
I said, Patty, what did you think was going to happen?
What'd you say? Are you doubt yourself, son? Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself.
You and the Walrus, man.
And
y'all keep saying Josh Allen gave it away. Man, Diggs gave it away.
Well,
No,
why? Because he was wide open?
He was wide open.
He was wide open? He didn't throw him the ball?
He was wide open. He wouldn't throw the ball. He cost me like $2,000.
So now we know what the problem is. It cost me.
Them parlays mean something, bro.
I mean, do you understand how much money Diggs did?
Yeah. Tell me how. Go ahead.
No, I'm not.
Nah,
Go ahead,
I
Ozan.
want to understand, though.
Go ahead,
What did Diggs do?
Yeah,
He missed that. Diggs has caught everything in his whole life.
Okay.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
And he beat and cried. I'm not getting the ball. And in these type of situations, then you get a situation.
He's coming. Go ahead.
You get a situation where you had a ball thrown to you, you open, and you let it go through the breadbasket. Come on, man. You are an all-pro wide receiver.
So
you have to make that.
With you saying that, is that what led to Josh Allen not throwing to him wide open and trying to? Because Shakur was wide open too.
Yeah, but,
Josh Allen just didn't get him the ball. He couldn't fully get into the throw. But
Josh Allen, he takes a little bit of blame for this, but I don't think he should take the whole brunt of it.
Nah.
Because
I do.
Hold on, he didn't give up 34 points, did he?
he didn't.
He didn't, but he had the opportunity to score 35 points.
He didn't throw it to a wide open man.
And that's the only thing I'm gonna say, bro. He was literally coming across your face wide open.
I understand that.
It's crunch time.
Absolutely. You got to make the play.
But
You got to make the play.
It was crunch time when Diggs let the ball go through his arms too.
It goes both ways.
I mean, I can't argue that.
No, because when you throw for 186 yards in a divisional game, whose fault is that? Diggs ain't the only receiver out there.
You're right. But he also how many rushing yards did he have? 90 or 80?
He did.
Diggs.
But I'm just saying,
3 catches.
But he missed the most important one.
But with the game on the line,
I got a stat for you.
You got to hit the open man.
I got a stat for you. The Buffalo Bills' last 10 games, receiving yards, Shakur 462, Diggs 422. Targets, Shakur 38, Stefon Diggs 80. So Shakur did more with less.
Yeah, you're right. But at the same, I just said Diggs blew the game, tricked the game off.
But you can't. I just don't think you can say that Diggs tricked it off more than Josh Allen hitting a wide open man to make the play.
All you had to do is throw the ball right there.
He was right there.
He skipped it in the dirt.
Multiple plays.
I could have made
But
that
also,
throw.
that left tackle had the man sitting in Allen's lap too.
That's true. But
if he would have made the throw to Diggs, he wouldn't have had to worry about that man.
Yeah, but if Diggs makes a catch down the sideline too.
I know. That's why.
You see what I'm saying?
there are factors. Why we got this conversation? Do me a favor, Ralph.
What's up?
Mr. Josh Allen is sitting outside. Can you go get him real quick for me, please, guys?
Absolutely.
Can you go get him? Be legend.
Huh?
Why he goes get Mr. Josh Allen? Because the people are commenting about why he ain't in here today. So I'm here to give the people what they want.
Yeah, that's right. Let's go.
Ravens and Chiefs matchup.
Yes.
Where we going with this?
Well, I thought long and hard about this. I want to keep it really simple, man. Patty is.
There he is. Hold on, before you continue, everybody comment. Y'all see he just walked.
He's here.
They was asking for you. They was asking for you. Yeah, grab a chair.
So I'm gonna make this real simple, right? So, Patty is gonna do what Patty do. Patty loves going into arenas, and people said he couldn't go into Buffalo and win. You know what I'm saying? You know, he played him earlier this year. We should have beat him then too, but we didn't. Yeah, that's okay. It is what it is, right? You know, you did have pass interference, but I ain't gonna. So, you know, a lot of things going. Looks like, you know, they're getting it together. Looks like, you know, we're in a good spot. Real good spot. You know, he loves playing in those environments. It's gonna be a tough environment out there. So, you know, I'm really,
He's only played in that environment once.
Well, it don't matter. Well, he's going. No, it's not
He's
true.
only played one role.
Well, we're talking about playing game, but he's been in tough environments before. No. No.
Okay. Yeah.
He has. I give you that.
Okay. So, but you know, man, he's going against Baltimore, though, man. You know,
Lamar.
depending on who y'all say, you know, the MVP.
It is Lamar.
You know, we had this conversation last week, didn't we? D? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So you wasn't here for that.
That's okay.
You know,
we know it's Lamar. Y'all gonna see.
Lamar what?
MVP.
Okay. So, so you know, but you know, it's Lamar. Y'all so-called claimed MVP. You know, going against that tough defense. Oh yeah, that was his.
That was his. Yeah.
Tough defense. You know, Lamar's playing great. They got a good run game. So you know, you know. If I had to pick this game, I mean, I got to pick smart.
We know who you're going with.
But yeah, you know who you're going with.
Yeah,
I mean,
you saying all this, we know where you're going
from a football perspective.
There it is.
From a football perspective, it ain't nothing but Baltimore. However, it's Patty, baby. We got to go with Patty on this, man. We're going with the Chiefs, man. You want to score?
Yeah, give me a score.
Oh man, I'm gonna go 20. I'm gonna go 24-21.
24-21, Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
Lamar's putting up more than that.
I'm going the same score, but I'm going the opposite way.
That's fine.
Talk to him, Q.
Just because Daniel's in here.
That's fine.
Just because Daniel's in here.
Talk to him, Q.
Daniel.
What's up?
Step up to the mic, my man. Get the mic a little bit closer, man, so the people can hear you. So we was giving the scores, you know, about our prediction as far as this weekend goes. And you actually walked in on the Josh Allen conversation we was just having, because Ozan said the blame should be Stefon Diggs. Everybody on this side said it should be Josh Allen. What do you think, my man? Get on in there and get the mic close.
Yeah, for sure.
And also, which play was more crucial, the drop by Diggs or the wide open Diggs that Josh Allen didn't hit?
Okay, for me, 3 of them stand out. Now, I had a long night. It was a birthday weekend, so I was in it.
Happy belated birthday, man.
I was in and out of consciousness, but you know,
as you should be. As you should be.
But yeah, the pass to Sherfield was a dime, but I'm not blaming Sherfield just because he shouldn't have been on the field. They had so many injuries. Gabe Davis out. Both the tight ends got hurt in the middle of the game.
That is true.
I just feel like I put a lot of the blame on, I don't know who, like whoever stepped in as the alternate offensive coordinator mixed with a little bit of their head coach.
Joe Brady?
Because I didn't like how once Kansas City adjusted to the runs right up the middle, they didn't start trying to get Cook outside. I didn't like that. And they got away from the whole fourth quarter. They got away from the design Josh Allen runs. Like, you know, earlier in the third quarter and the second quarter, you know, he was taking off and he was killing them. And then they got away from it the whole fourth quarter. Like, all right, Josh, let's go back to what we used to do. You try to beat us by yourself. So, I mean, I look at it like this. They got the stop. They got the fumble. They started on their own 20. Josh got them all the way down to the 30. Completed third down after third down. Threw a pass to Sherfield. Hit him right in the hands. I don't know. I mean, in that moment, you don't know how you're adjusting. But for me, if I'm diving for a catch, I'm not going to do all the extra to try to secure it. I'm just going to catch it, and I might get hurt on that play. It is what it is. Yeah. But to me, if I had a pick, I'm going to pick the Diggs play because Diggs' defender fell. So if he catches that, he's gone. That's a touchdown. Josh Allen has to make that throw. Josh Allen has to make that throw. But just like the commentator showed and just like I saw, he pushed his tackle all the way into him so he couldn't step up into his throw.
He did.
And if he steps up in the pocket, which my guy in the comments said step up in the pocket, Chris Jones had maneuvered to get inside leverage. So if you step up in the pocket, you're sacked. So, and then if he hits you while you're throwing, that's a pick. The game's over anyway.
So you put all the blame on Stefon Diggs.
No, I'm not putting it all on Stefon Diggs.
But he had 3 drops.
But yeah, come on, man. You got to make that catch. You have to.
He didn't even get his hands on it.
That's what you
he just missed.
That's what you cried for 2 years.
Okay.
Put me in a position to win the game.
You're right.
And he was in the position to make a play to win the game, and he didn't make that play. And that's my whole thing.
So basically, no more tweeting from Stefon Diggs. Shut
I
up.
hope not.
No.
Okay. Him or his brother.
He better not say nothing about a trade this offseason.
I had to talk about this the whole preseason. You contract negotiations, you mad, you standing on the field after the games. You got 3 drops in the game, and they all hit you in the hands, and one of them you didn't even catch. It didn't even hit you in your hands.
It went through the bad basket.
Yeah,
So that's my whole thing. Josh Allen deserves a little bit of the blame, but
we splitting the pie. How much? Who gets what?
50-50.
I'll be
We
damned.
can go 50-50. But
None to the
hold
coach?
on. No, we're gonna go 33 in the third because of defense.
That's what I was thinking.
Defense.
Definitely let him down.
Yeah, definitely let them down.
This was one of the worst Chiefs offenses we've seen in the last 4 years, and they let them
I
keep
picked
scoring.
the Bills to win this game based off of what you just said. I feel like this was, if there's ever a year for Josh Allen to get Pat Mahomes, I feel like this was the year because, like I said last week, I felt like if it became a scoring game, which it kind of did, I didn't feel like the Chiefs had enough weapons to contend with. And Travis Kelce showed up.
The resurrection of Marquez Valdez-Scantling. I'm like, what?
Everybody turned into receivers for Pat Mahomes that game. Like they did what they were supposed to do that game.
Hopefully they do it one more week.
No, they don't. No,
bruh.
No.
It's over.
Who we got? Ravens and Chiefs.
I was listening to something. They said this is the best defense Patrick Mahomes has had, and in the playoffs, they actually do look like it. Bro, it's just hard to go against Patrick Mahomes.
No,
I just did it last week,
It's
and
easy.
it didn't work.
Do it again.
I'm not doing it.
Do it again, Dan.
One time, Daniel.
Look, I'm going to put it to you like this. If that backyard football they ran against the Texans, that's not going to get it done this week. So if that's what their game plan is, I'm going Chiefs. That's just not going to work.
Give me a score. Chiefs what? We both got 24-21, just opposite ways.
It's going to be close. Shit. I'll give you another score like we just had. It's going to be like 27-24, Chiefs.
I say 28-24 Ravens.
Okay. Oh.
I really don't care. but just to give you something,
You got to care.
I love Baltimore's defense, man. I just love Baltimore's defense.
One of these teams is going to be in Cancun with the 49ers after this weekend.
No,
so
they're
you
not.
gotta
We're going to be in Vegas. I don't know about Cancun.
Okay.
Go Lions.
Y'all need Debo.
He's out.
Y'all not,
He's out.
He's been officially ruled out.
Oh, he's out.
happened to him?
Shoulder.
He stayed injured, bro. He stayed injured,
Go ahead, O.
I say
Nah, they ain't gonna stay.
I like Baltimore 27-24.
27-24 Baltimore. Chiefs, Baltimore.
Absolutely. 28-24.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna get back to you. Oh, we got one more game to discuss. Before we do, we got a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name, man?
This is Brother Thomas, and I need to have a word with Smith Mello.
Smith Mello, you've been called to the mic, my guy.
Brother Thomas.
Go ahead. Get it off your chest, Brother Thomas. Go ahead.
Hey, no. We're not gonna blow yet. We got to get a ring because nothing is good enough that Lamar does. So he got to get a ring first. So we're gonna chill. We're gonna talk about Josh Allen.
Okay, go ahead.
189 passing yards. That was a Baker Mayfield performance. So he's talking about Chris Jones getting inside leverage on that play. We just watched two young quarterbacks in Jordan Love and then Brock Purdy step up into the pocket routinely last week, get drilled, and make the throw. So my deal is this. If Josh Allen, your guy, is really that guy, make the damn pass. Make the throw that shows that you're this big-time diaper dandy that Smith Mello thinks you are. Listen, Josh Allen is a good quarterback, but you got to stop capping for him and giving him a blanket every time something bad happens. He hasn't won the big game. He's had the number 1, the number 2, the number 4, and 4 defense in the NFL going into the playoffs the last 4 years with weapons all around him. He's not that dude. He let you down again, and I'm just glad that you got to sit here and cap in front of all of America while you try to spit out some goofy words to save face.
My turn.
Happy birthday, by the way.
He said happy birthday, by the way. But first of all, brother Tom.
He's a Ravens fan, right? Ask him.
Are you a Ravens fan?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so before we do that, I appreciate you saying he's doing this in front of America. That means a lot to me. But go ahead, Smith Mello. The floor is yours.
I like to do this in front of America because now we get to get you capping.
Okay, here we go.
You are a Ravens fan.
Here we go.
Your guy's a 7-year quarterback.
Let me make sure I turn your mic up.
He's won 2 playoff games. You shouldn't even be talking to me. Josh Allen beat him head to head, and when they played head to head, your boy had 3 points. He stinks when the playoffs comes around. Go look at his numbers. He's had one good playoff game. Don't come at me sideways when you cap for somebody that's trash in the playoffs.
Who is Brother Thomas?
I don't know who he is.
He ain't Brother Thomas.
But you should have been backing a better quarterback to come at me the way that you come at me. They only in the AFC Championship for the first time in 7 years because they had a bye. If they didn't, he would be done right now.
They worked for that bye, though.
Yeah, they worked for the bye, and they had an easy game, just like Detroit has had an easy road. So
yeah, made Smith Mello lose his voice.
No, I was already the weekend, birthday weekend, man. But I appreciate the birthday shout out. But yeah, man, you got to back somebody better to come and meet that way.
Brother Thomas, go ahead.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Lamar Jackson had to earn the right to have a bye in the first week of the playoffs. Or is that how it works?
Go back through everything that I said, and let's see if you have a rebuttal.
No, sorry, I asked you a very simple question. Is that how it works? He had to earn that, right?
I did not think you wanted to do that. That's why you want to stay right here. Go back to all that I said, and let me hear you interject and give me a rebuttal.
Yes, sir. In addition to that, he had that one great playoff game. I agree with you. He hasn't lived up to expectations in the playoffs. I don't have to cap for my guy. But what I will say is that this is a two-time MVP, right? So don't act like this guy's chopped liver, man. The guy can play.
He ain't winning the MVP.
He's winning the MVP.
He is not winning the MVP. It's Christian McCaffrey that's going to win the MVP.
I love that. I love your enthusiasm, young fellow.
They're not going to give it to a running back. They're not going to give it to a running back.
I want to make.
This is just an award for QBs only. So you
like the Heisman Trophy is an award for quarterbacks.
Christian McCaffrey is the best player in the league.
He may be, but he ain't get the MVP. Hold on, let Brother Thomas make his last point. Go ahead,
my man.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this last point. Can you let the receiving core that Lamar Jackson had, the guys that set the NFL playoff record for drops in the game when he had 500 yards of total offense? What are they doing now? Are they in the league? Does he have anybody league caliber? So your guy, Josh Allen, has first-team all-pro caliber guys around him. It's a completely different situation. So when we talk about guys letting guys down in the playoffs, he needs a team around him to win in the playoffs. This is the first time he's had a serviceable team in the playoffs. If he loses, I'm going to talk bad about my guy.
This is cap.
I'm not going
Lamar Jackson has lost in the playoffs with top 5 rushing offenses and top 5 defenses. Go look them up.
I asked about his receivers because they don't have a top 5 rushing offense when he's not there.
You said a serviceable offense, and if you take away Lamar's rushing yards, they are still top 5. They always rush for over 2,000 yards, even when you subtract Lamar Jackson's yards. That's cap.
If you take away 850 rushing yards, they're going to be top 5 in the NFL in rushing yards.
Go back and look at all the years. Subtract Lamar Jackson's. They're still over 2,000 rushing yards as a team. I've already had this debate with people. I know the numbers, my guy.
So they're top 5.
They have. Yeah, we're not going to go in circles. Look. Beat Patrick Mahomes and then talk back to me. If not, your guys, 2 playoff wins in 7 years, going on 8.
Yeah, Brother Thomas, make sure you call in next Wednesday.
So, Brother Thomas, next Wednesday, regardless of what happens this what they play Sunday? We ain't somewhere, but Pat Mahomes ain't going to be there.
Lamar Jackson should win this game. There's no excuse.
So we getting both of y'all back in here next Wednesday, right? We getting both of y'all back in here next Wednesday, right?
I got you, brother. But listen, one thing. Josh Allen should have won the game. Does he have any excuses?
That's right.
There is no excuse. He made some plays. Okay. He made one bad throw. I don't even care. Chris Jones pushed his tackle into him. You got to make that throw. This is a sports world. They expect everybody to be God, so you got to make that throw. But at the end of the day, you can't put that on Diggs. But Diggs wanted to be top 10. He wanted top 10 money. He wanted to hold out. He wanted to blame everybody. And when you got a dime for a touchdown to walk off, you don't even touch the ball. So, yeah, Diggs is to blame for that.
The last play I seen is Diggs going across the field and la 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 la.
But he had a wide open man in the end zone, so I'm taking that throw too.
Jim Harbaugh just got hired by the Chargers.
Did he for real?
Yes. Wow. Get away from the team up north. The Michigan is done. I love that news. Have fun with that, Ozone. Hey. Take that championship with you, brother. All the way to San Diego. Oh, L.A., I'm sorry.
Hey, Brother Thomas, make sure we got to get you and Smith Mello back in here next Wednesday, my guy. Appreciate you for calling in.
Hey, man, have a great show, guys.
Appreciate you, Brother Thomas.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's the best news I heard in a long time. Take your butt on over there,
Harbaugh. Because Ryan Day cannot beat him.
Come on, bro.
At all.
Come on, bro.
There's by hire Mike Vrabel.
Hey, well, Mike Vrabel, he interviewed with Carolina. But that's okay. We're going to put the brother in there, Michigan.
Sharon, yeah.
We ain't worried about him.
We ain't worried about him.
We ain't worried about
Let's
him.
get
I'm not
So we got the Lions and the 49ers. Ozon's a big 49ers fan. You know what's crazy? Usually Reggie calls into the show, but for some odd reason, he's MIA today.
Reggie, is that the one?
The Packers fan.
Green Bay money line.
Yeah,
Green Bay money line.
Yeah, for some odd reason, he's not here today. So
He said, "Don't talk to him or nothing."
that's what he said. So we gonna go with some Lions versus 49ers pick. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the San Francisco 49ers. Make it quick and easy in this match. Ooh, Debo's not playing though. Ooh, let me.
Easy money.
Easy money.
Lions.
So?
Oh no.
Lions. Yeah. So let me get Lions. Yeah.
I don't see
Just because
it.
Ozon in here, I'm picking with my heart because I don't care.
Absolutely.
49ers.
Let me get the Detroit Lions in this match.
Talk about it, Q.
21-17. Rap, go ahead.
Me and the Q don't agree very often.
At all.
But today, we both pick it with our hearts. I don't even care what the score is. I don't care if they win 2-0. I am going with the Detroit Lions to go to the Super Bowl for the first time in a long time.
I mean, the Bucs went to the Super Bowl.
And if you take 4 off her, that was a long time.
So I'll make sure I understand. You pick it with your heart, right? Not football.
Nope. My heart.
My pick is the Detroit Lions.
He said what he said, sir.
So I want to make it real simple, man.
Go ahead.
This is easy money right here.
I know Detroit, right?
You think a betting man gonna put their money on Jared Goff?
I don't care what a bet man gonna do. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. I'm going with Detroit.
What?
He's already been to one Super Bowl.
I wouldn't give a blank what he did. He didn't go. That was Sean McVay and the squad that went. He didn't go.
They ain't a Rams fan. Jared Goff was part of it.
Jared Goff is not terrible, but if you can get pressure on him, he's
and they gonna get pressure on him.
Maybe.
It's gonna be a CMC
so that
show.
logic doesn't apply to Brock Purdy?
He gonna lock up the MVP.
That logic doesn't apply to Brock Purdy, putting pressure on him. You think the Lions can't get to him?
They ain't getting to him.
Okay.
They ain't getting to him.
Brock Purdy.
Okay.
Cam said there wasn't nothing wrong with being a game manager.
It ain't. Dak's a game manager. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
We don't need they don't need Debo.
Yeah, they do.
They got CMC, man.
Okay.
They don't need Debo.
Okay.
They're gonna have to use
Y'all don't need Debo, then you heard that. Y'all don't need Debo. So
No, look what I'm saying.
No.
They don't need Debo for that game.
For this game?
Yeah,
y'all do. Yes, y'all do.
Ain't no way you sit over here frowning about it. You know dang on well San Fran gonna drag the boy.
Because I texted you last week and I told him I was scared of Green Bay.
Yeah.
I texted you last week and said I was scared of Green Bay.
Green Bay had y'all, bro.
They did.
Green Bay had
Before we
y'all.
got to call up, we got to call in line. So I think this is Reggie. I'm gonna get him on the phone.
Yeah.
Daniel, real quick, who we got? Lions, 49ers.
I don't want either one of them.
You see how I feel about Baltimore and Kansas City.
They cheated my Rams. All them damn late hits. They didn't call Matthew Stafford, but
Say it, man.
neither one of them really gonna be effective running the ball to me.
So who we got?
It's hard for me to bet on Jared Goff.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So you going 49ers?
Yes.
He don't want to, though. He don't want to.
I'm going with the Lions.
Yes, let's go.
I'm going with the
Ozon,
Lions.
I already know you going 49ers. Just give me a score real quick.
42-14.
Okay, that's absurd. Anyways, we got a call on the line, and I think this is Reggie. Reggie, go ahead, get it off your chest, Reggie, because I know it's you.
Yeah, you know it's me. That rain man. They should be at home right now. They shouldn't be playing.
Should be and what they are. Two different things.
So, Reggie, we got 2 minutes, man. Get it off your chest.
Ralph, hold on. Is that Ralph over? You a Dak Prescott fan? You don't need to say be quiet. But,
Go ahead, Reggie. Get it off your chest, because Ozon's in the building now. Go ahead, man. Say, all that you were saying last week, go say it now, man. You got 2 minutes.
man, look. The Lions is gonna go in there and do what the Packers should have did last week. They don't go in there and beat them. I'm going to say 28-25. That's my prediction. Lions.
28-25. But let me ask you a quick question, Reggie. What happened?
Shanahan's known for blowing leads.
Once the stadium would just blow up and nobody in there, and we just flip a coin who gonna win, and the Ravens win. Marty, this first, I'm gonna give down.
Hey Reggie, man, did they put the call in, man? What made Jordan Love throw that pick like that, man?
Please tell me.
Did they put the call in or what?
Please.
Man?
I seen it with my own eyes, Melo. I was sick. I said, bro, this man's sold, man. They put the call in. Hey, man, we need to let Brock Purdy win that game. And he threw it right to Drake Greenlaw. Just threw it right to him, bro. What?
Reggie, you might have been the offensive coordinator up there.
Hey, man, if I was the offensive coordinator, we would have blew y'all out.
If it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Yes, sir.
If it was a fifth, we all be drunk.
It's all good. A 49er fan, they just like a Cowboys fan. They ain't won since '94.
Ozone, go ahead.
The Packers has won what since when?
2010. We just won in 10. What you mean? Y'all ain't won? You know, the last time you won, I was running around in Batman draws.
Oh man! So real quick, Reggie, before we get you out of here, so you got the Lions in this matchup, right?
I got the Lions and Ravens, man.
Yes, sir.
Give me scores for both games.
I'm gonna give Pat his respect. You know what? Forget Pat, man. Ravens by 10 plus.
There it is. That's what I like to see. Go give me that Lions and 49ers matchup.
Lions by 3. It hurts me to say it. Lions by 3.
It hurts me
Lions by 3.
I know he's about to choke on them words.
Not going into the Levi's field beating.
Yeah, they are. Hey, Reggie, man, we appreciate you calling in, my guy. We got to get you back in here next week when the 49ers lose to the Lions.
I know.
Yeah, you're right. I'll be back in there. I hope Ozone's in there, too.
Hey, we'll have it back in here. Just for you, Reggie, we'll have it back in here.
All right, brothers. Y'all be safe.
All right, now.
Hey, no, seriously though. Seriously,
Go ahead.
We're talking about Detroit, man.
Yeah.
They have one dude with championship game experience.
You right.
That's Jared Goff.
You right.
That's all we need. That's all we need.
But they're going to protect him, though.
And I love Aiden Hutchinson.
Oh, he's a monster.
He's a Michigan man.
I get it. I guarantee he ain't gonna go up.
No, I understand that. Yeah,
You think
no,
so?
they're gonna put him on the right side. They're gonna put him on the right side.
They're going to move him around.
Yeah,
they're going to move him around.
Trent Williams can get ran over too.
No.
Talk to him, bro.
They're going to protect Goff. They're going to protect Goff.
No, they're gonna put him on the right. They're gonna put him on the
They
right
gonna keep
side.
him right there. He ain't coming over there.
He's not coming to the left side.
However he gets to Purdy's, however he gets to Purdy.
But it's Trent
Up front.
It's Trent 100%.
Yeah, Trent's everybody's 100% except Debo.
Okay.
Everybody's and the thing is with Detroit, little thing people don't know.
They blitz a lot, though.
The left guard is hurt, and their other guard is hurt.
Yeah, they are.
And we have two of the best interior defensive linemen in the league. Who can
and
disrupt that?
two of the best linebackers in the league.
So
Detroit's O-line's good.
Did the 49ers lose any games this season? Because y'all talking like they ain't never lost all season.
Oh,
They got this. They got the best linebackers. They got the best secondary. Deion came back and played for them.
well, we shouldn't have lost that game in Cleveland.
Okay,
we shouldn't have lost the game in Cleveland.
So y'all was hurt.
What about the Ravens game?
So
If they don't cheat them in
we have 4
Dallas.
turnovers. We're not gonna have 5 turnovers in a game.
Hey, you never know.
Come on, man.
Never know.
Since when it happened one time in Purdy's what? How many starts did he have?
30 or something.
They had 5 turnovers that game. Come on,
You never know.
We gonna see.
We might not get 5. We might get 3.
Next week. You come on in here. We gonna see. And I'm telling you straight up what it's gonna be.
There it
the
is.
Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers in Vegas.
I don't want to see
That's
that.
We're not gonna trick this one off.
Yeah, y'all are. But anyways, we get ready to get it up out here. We appreciate everybody who tuned in to another great show. Make sure y'all tune in next week. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, KY Beyond the Game. Make sure y'all down the podcast and all major podcast streaming platforms. We get ready to get on up out here. As always, treat somebody how you want somebody to treat your mama. We up at this thing, y'all. Peace.
He's gonna have the defense ready for
I ain't going to lie. Steve said.